it's that time again. Family friendly, funny, flag waving, country western, bluegrass, and a little touch of gospel music here on Whoop Radio. 99.9 on your dial right here in Cleveland, Tennessee at the Village Green in the Green Room Live. Okay, so we're just going to let her go. Well, I wanted to play this one right here. I like this one. That's the boy. Everybody learned to play this one. Good music will be brought to you by TNT Battery, Dennis Black Concrete Construction, 5 Point Cafe, Walker Valley Motors, and Massey Excavating, and Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost. How about that? Hey, I thought that was a national anthem till I was 17 years old. Yeah, that's right. I tell you what, when I was a boy, everyone that picked up a guitar, they wanted to play the Wildwood Flower. Well, now, how about that? Well, did I get the right one in here? No, I didn't get the right one in here. Boy, I tell you, I like to mess up the first thing. We're going to spotlight Miss Dolly tonight. I tell you, she's got it going on. We have a special one we spotlight each Wednesday night, and this just happens to be Dolly's night. Miss Dolly Parton, #1 business lady in the state of Tennessee. Here she is.
Well, good morning. Sir, hey, hey, yeah. Do you need another mule skinner? And hurt your new run, hey, hey, yeah. What a lady.
lot of folk that record that, but no one does it like Miss Dolly. Miss Dolly Parton. Dollywood, okay? Well, I tell you what, she's got a nice place up in Dollywood, but I tell you somebody's got a nice place here in Bradley County. That's T&T Battery. That's Arnold True and his family at 2380 Keith Valley Road, where they sell wholesale tires and batteries at wholesale prices. That sounds right, don't it? Office number is 479-3122. Give them a call to get all of your needs when it comes to tires and batteries. They've fixed my needs several times and always do a great job at it. Okay, just down the valley. Beautiful drive. You can go down by there today. Saw the elks. Oh, I tell you, they were really cutting up. One of them had a rack. I'm telling you, he couldn't get through this door over here. I mean, he was a big one. I haven't seen the white buffalo lately. I saw the zebras, but well, it's just going on down that part of the valley. And by the way, he's got a beautiful place up on the hill. Be just right when your daughter's going to get married. Be a good place for you to give her away. Beautiful scenery, fixed up just right, especially for that. Arnold's prices, I'm sure, will be competitive to anyone else's around. Arnold's cell phone is 240-8645, 240-8645. And Jody, his sidekick and partner and son, is 667-4486, 667-4486. Well, here's the one that... Here's the one that made Miss Dolly. Have I got the right thing in there? Oh, yeah, I'm sure I have. I've been made all the mistakes I'm allowed to make here for one night. So I said we was showcasing Miss Dolly. And this just happens to be one of my favorites right here. Joshua. Whoop Radio. Tell your friends to tune us in. WhoopFM.com. On the World Wide Web.
Well, a good ways down the railroad track, there was this little old rundown shack, and in it lived a man I'd never seen. Folks said he was a mean and a vicious man, and you better not set foot on his land, but I didn't think nobody could be that mean. So I took me out walking down the railroad track. I was gonna go down to that little old shack and just find out if all them things I'd heard was true. There was a big black dog laying out in the yard, and it growled at me, and I swallowed hard, and I heard somebody say, well, who are you? Oh, and there he stood in the door of that shack, and his beard and his hair was long and black, and he was the biggest man I'd ever seen. When he spoke, his voice was low and deep, and he just didn't frighten me, 'cause somehow I just knew he wasn't mean. He said, what you doing snooping around my place? And I saw a smile come across his face, so I smiled back and I told him who I was. He said, come on in and pull you up a chair. You might as well since you're already here. And he said, you can call me Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, what you doing living here all alone? Joshua, Joshua, ain't you got nobody to call your own? No, 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 no. We talked till the sun was clean out of sight, and we still talking when it come daylight. There was just so much we had to say. Hey, I spent my life in an orphan's home, and just like him, I was all alone. So I said, yeah, when he asked if I'd stay. Oh, we grew closer as time went on, and that little old shack, it was a happy home, and we just couldn't help but fall in love. That big black dog in that little old shack, sitting down by the railroad track, it's plenty good enough for me and Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, why you just what I've been looking for. Joshua, Joshua, you ain't gonna be lonesome anymore. No, no. Me and Joshua.
Miss Dolly. Well, Dennis Black Concrete Construction just came by there today, by the way. Dennis is back on the road. I mean, he's doing his thing. And they've got a little work to do, and they're getting on with it. That's Dennis Black Concrete Construction, 476-7278. All right? 423-476-7278. If you had experience in concrete finishing, forming, pouring, and all that kind of work, you might give them a call. Might have a job for you, all right? Because they're like everyone else that's in the construction business, they're needing help. So that'd be really good. This weather's going to change here one of these days. I keep waiting. But we're still in the good old summertime, all right? Hey, it's good baseball weather. I was a kid and wasn't too bright. Boy, the hotter it was, the better I liked it, okay? But I've grown old now, and I've got, a little bit smarter in some things, not many, okay? I do my work now from the air conditioner, all right? Yeah, my ball playing's an air conditioner, yeah. But Dennis Black and Dennis Black Concrete Construction, they're the concrete professionals in this part of the country. Give them a call, 476-7278. All right? They'll be glad to be of service to you. Well, here's one of Miss Dolly's famous songs, maybe the most famous one.
Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was away down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my Mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my Mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me and my coat of many colors my Mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them all the love my Mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my Mama made for me, made just for me.
All righty, that is good. Well, let's see who's up next. We've been through TNT Battery, Dennis Black Concrete Construction. Let's see who's in the batter's box next. Well, it's 5 Point Cafe. That's my favorite eating place. Miss Janine and her team at 5 Point Cafe. They've got it going on down there. Did you go by there? The most unique eating place in Cleveland. Now, you have to make me prove it if you go by there. Look at that candy counter over, and you will be amazed. And Miss Janine makes that herself, okay? It's too pretty to eat, and it tastes too good not to eat, okay? That's the way it is. Hey, I got 5.105 Edward Street. That's 5 Point, okay? Old Moore Drugstore 100 years ago. And, hey, she's got it fixed up in a beautiful place to take care of a whole bunch of people. Go there, the atmosphere will be just right, and I'll guarantee you will enjoy it. Took a boy that works for me last week, and we bought one of those big old banana splits. He started one end, and I started the other, and we just couldn't finish it. I tell you what, they're just out of this world. And she's got a breakfast menu, luncheon menu, so just go by there and visit Miss Janine and tell her you heard about it here on Whoop Radio, the biggest little radio station in the world. We're citywide, dignified, country proud, turned up loud. Right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, the garden spot of the world. The Village Green in the green room on the World Wide Web. How about that? 99.9 on your dial, just almost perfect. Just about everything except me. That's right. And I'm working at it, okay? I'm like that song the fellow sings, I'm a work in progress, okay? That's Alan Jackson sings that, doesn't it? Well, we're featuring Miss Dolly, and she does such a great job. She does as good a job as my sponsors make. They'll do you right every time. Just go by and make me prove it, all right? They certainly will. Well, let's see what Miss Dolly's got coming up next, okay? Well, she talks about the good old days. Well, I lived in the good old days and wouldn't take nothing for them, but I certainly don't want to go back. Hey, speaking of the good old days, the class of 1956 is having a reunion. There's enough of us left to get together to eat, okay? So we're going to meet at the country club. I believe it is 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11, somewhere along there, this coming Saturday. How about that? Bob White will probably be on crutches. Fran will have to bring him along, I'm sure. And there'll be enough crutches to go around, so just get in your wheelchair and come on. We're going to have hey, no, I'm just kidding. We have a good time. We're still just kids in an old man's body.
We'd get up before sunup to get the work done. We'd work in the fields till the sun gone down. We've stood and we've cried as we've helplessly watched a hailstorm of beating our crops to the ground. We've gone to bed hungry many nights in the past, in the good old days, when times were bad. The amount of money could buy from me the memories that I have of them. The amount of money could pay me to go back and live through it again, in the good old days, when times were bad. I've seen Daddy's hands break open and bleed, and I've seen him work till he's stiff as a board. I've seen Mama lay and suffer in sickness, in need of a doctor that we couldn't afford. Anything at all was more than we had in the good old days, when times were bad. We got up before and found ice on the floor, where the wind would blow snow through the cracks in the wall. I've when times were bad. In the good old days, when times were bad.
Oh, man. Well, the reason I was laughing, laughter's good for the soul. I was telling myself some jokes. Run across one I hadn't heard before, okay? No, I was reading my ultimate bathroom joke book. Hey, listen to this. This is good. You'll get a good laugh out of this. A woman went to an attorney to ask about a divorce. The attorney said, "What grounds do you have?" asked the lawyer. "Oh, about 6 acres. No, I don't think you quite understand. Let me rephrase that. Do you have a grudge? No, just a parking space." So the lawyer says, "I'll try again. Does your husband beat you?" "No, I'm always up an hour before him." The lawyer could see he was getting nowhere fast. "Madam, are you sure you want a divorce?" "I'm not," then she says, "I'm not the one who wants the divorce," said the client. "My husband does. He claims we don't communicate." You can see why. "Honey," said the husband, "I've invited Mark over for supper." She says, "Without asking me first? The house is a mess. I haven't been shopping. And I was planning to make eggs and bacon tonight." "I know that," said the husband. "Then why in the world did you invite him over?" The husband says, "The poor sucker's thinking about getting married." Oh, man, this is a woman's prayer. "I pray for wisdom to understand the man, love to forgive his faults, patience for his moods, because if I pray for strength, I just might beat him to death." Oh, Mr. Jones got a divorce. It wasn't Alan now. It says, after his divorce, Mr. Jones realized that poker isn't the only game that starts with holding hands and ends with a staggering financial loss. I resemble that, okay. Oh, man. Well, laughter, as I said, is good for you. Well, let's see who I'm supposed to be talking about here instead of cutting up and laughing here. Well, we got through with TNT Battery. We got through with Dennis Black Concrete Construction. We never get through eating at 5 Point. Oh, it's time for Walker Valley Motors. That's old Kenny Lawson. Hey, I've got something special about Kenny here. He brought me this brochure. He's going to be helping in an auction. It is October the 5th. That's this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday at 2009 Blythe Avenue Southeast right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, beginning at 10:30. That's Saturday at 10:30. There's a 10% buyer's premium, as there always is. And boys, I've got here is a good-looking items. I tell you, there's a Bobcat and a big bucket truck. Yep. The sign services is going out of business after 35 years, and they have got a lot of good stuff. All right. Here's how you get there. Well, if you was me, you just plug it into your telephone, all right? And it just tell you right where to go. 2009 Blythe Avenue Southeast, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And everyone has a cell phone. Yep. If we can use them or not, all right? But just in case you don't, here's the directions. I-75, exit 20 to Blue Springs Road, to the Blue Springs Road exit. Turn right on Blue Springs Road Southeast. Turn right on 20th Street. Turn right on Blythe Avenue. The location is on the left. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. Well, I tell you, he's got all kinds of good-looking stuff and good Oh, man, just look at all this stuff. It's something else. Now, Tarver Auction Company and Realty at 8691 Candace Creek Ridge Road in Charleston's one handling it, but Kenny helps them out a whole lot. Let me just give you a few of these vehicles they got. A Ford F-250. They got a F-850 Boom 1993 year model Ford. That's probably the picture of that. It looks like it's new. Then there's a F-800 Skyhook 100-foot Boom 1997 year model. Yep. And there's a F-800 52-foot Boom 1996 year model. Now these, it's like these here, they look like they're new. Now the sign company, they have to have all these boom trucks to get up to replace all those signs, so they're probably in really good shape. I don't know, but you can go by there probably a day early and look all this over. Bobcat 863, 3,250 hours with bucket. It's a 2000 model. Forks for Bobcat. Auger attachment for Bobcat. Well, they just got the complete Bobcat service. And I tell you, they're handy little fellas. And it's got the buildings. But let's get around to what Kenny's got. That's Walker Valley Motors, 695 Lauderdale Memorial Highway, 5956040 is his number. He's got a 2001 Mack dump truck, okay? And he's got a 2009 GMC, a 45-foot bucket truck. Hey, that'll get you up on top of the house or top of about anything you want to get on. A 4x4 with a winch. Yep, that's it. And he's got 2007 International bucket truck, 50-foot reach on it, okay? And a 2012 Toyota extension cab 4x4 V6, all right? Now, if Kenny's got these things, I'll guarantee you they're in good shape. 695 Lauderdale Memorial Highway. Go by there and see Kenny and tell him you heard it here on Whoop Radio. We'll tell you some more of this stuff that we have here as time goes on tonight. Here, this step ladder, metal sawhorses, air hose, wire and aluminum scraps, ratchet. They just got it all. Hey, if you're in the construction business, I'll guarantee you they're going to have some things that you can use. Because you always need those things, all right? We'll give you more information as we go along. Now, okay? Well, here's Miss Dolly again.
Sitting on the front porch on a summer afternoon, in a straight back chair on two legs, leaned against the wall. Watch the kids a-playing with June bugs on a string, and chase the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Honeysuckle vine clings to the fence along the lane. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop, an eagle spreads its wings, and a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. On Sunday with the one you love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when the folks ain't looking, you might steal a kiss or two, sitting in the porch swing holding hands. In my Tennessee
I understand they wouldn't sell Miss Dolly her old home, old house she was raised in. So she just has them to make one just exactly like it. Okay? Well, you can't keep a woman, a good woman, from having what she really wants. Miss Dolly knew at a very young age what she wanted to do. She never realized it'd be fulfilled as big probably as it has. But that's just been great. That's the American way. Yep. That's the free market we have. Yeah, that's what everybody's wanting to destroy. Well, the trip just got too bad for Bernie, and his little old heart ticked a tick or two. Well, he's about got too old anyway. And I guess that just proves it. So folk wasted a lot of their money giving it to him. But that's just the way the mop flops. One of these days you get old as me and Bernie, just one tick of this talk and you're down for the count, okay? But hey, I'm not there yet, so I'm still a kicking high, all right? I'm going to go out head first. Yeah, yes. Slide, all right. Well, let's see who I'm supposed to be talking about here instead of bumping my gums. We have already covered TNT Battery, Dennis Black Concrete Construction, 5 Point Cafe, and Walker Valley Motors. Now stay tuned. Now we're going to have a lot more items on that auction that's coming this Saturday morning at 10:30. I believe that's right. Yep. 10:30 a.m. That's it. That's it. And 5 Point Cafe. Hey, it's time for my old buddy Homer Massey. Boy, I bet you he's making the dust fly. I'm telling you, I've never seen it so dry and hot this time of year. And I've been around a few years, all right? My little creek's just about dried up. And it's only dried up one time in all the years that I've been here. It didn't dry totally up, quit running. Because it's fed by about 4 or 5 springs up above me. But it's still going right along. I'm not losing my fish. I've got about 150 brim in my bass or two, and I don't know what some of them are, in my aquarium right down in front of my house. Well, they just black. How do you think those fish are not smart? I just feed them about once a week, but every time I walk up to the bank, boy, here they come. They don't forget it. You'd think they would. I went one time about 2 or 3 weeks without feeding them. But I can walk up there, and boy, here they come. They're ready to eat. Well, old Homer Massey is who I was going to talk about. It's bound to be dry, but he's still moving that dirt. It's a pretty good time to move dirt when it's dry, but it's hard to get compaction when it's dry as it is now if you're having to compact it. But maybe he's just moving it, okay? He'd be good to clean your place up real good, and boy, now would be the time. Because it's going to rain one of these days. Get it cleaned off, and then you can sow it, and then it's going to rain, and then next summer you just get to mow and mow and mow. How about that? Well, your wife can. That's woman's work anyway. Okay. Yeah, they can get them a push mower. Hey, that'll take that weight off. That's like going to the sauna. Yeah, you don't have to run around down the streets and around town. You can just run across your lawn back and forth, wait till it gets real hot in the day. And boy, you just sweat them pounds off. Yeah, that's, hey, that's the way to go. All you men ought to be saying amen, something like that. Okay. Home's number is 618-0728. 618-0728. Now, his main man, Kelly, is 284-8220. 284-8220. If Homer's taking a nap, Kelly will be awake, manning the store, so just tell him what you need. If you need a pond dug, place cleaned off, foundation for a house, or a footing for a house, whatever you need, just call the Massey boys, and they'd be glad to do it. 718-618-0728. Well, let's see what I've got hooked up there. I believe this was the #1 song for one of the greatest songs ever. I believe this is the one, if I remember it right. It's Miss Dot. I think that's when she separated from Porter Wagoner.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. Bittersweet memories, that's all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need. Treat you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love.
This one, next one I'm going to play, I really like it. It's a great song, but we're going to talk about, we got through with Massey. Time for Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost. Boy, this is one of her favorite songs. I don't know if Lawson and Jacob's listening tonight or not, but they may be. Y'all will sing them out a song after a while. All the pipeline folk listening in around the nation by the telephone or however they're tuning in to Whoop Radio 99.9 on your dial and whoopfm.com right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. We appreciate the folks listening in. I was going to play my most requested songs tonight, but I didn't. I'll put that off for a week or two. And so we'll be doing that right away. They're the ones I like best and ones that everyone else seems to like the best. That's the way it is. But Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost, well, she didn't get to come in. She was going to come in for the 411 sale, bring all those goodies that she has. But you can go on her Facebook at Robin McCracken Meacham, and you can see what she has. And she'd be glad to give you a real bargain, okay? Because she needs to move some of that stuff. James went up on the 411 day. I was up there. They've been setting up there for 2 or 3 days, people have. And it's going to be quite a sale. But Robin didn't make it in. Well, she's getting old. She had a birthday last week. She's old as Kenny Lawson. I tell you what. Oh, yep, yeah, you know you're getting old when your baby girl's in her 50s, don't you? Yep. Yep. But the alternatives are not too good. Well, you listen to Whoop Radio, 99.9 on your dial. Our sponsors are TNT Battery, Dennis Black Concrete Construction, 5 Point Cafe, Walker Valley Motors, Massey Excavating, and Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost. Well, I tell you what, this is some of the most beautiful music that you will hear. Listen to the background music in this, will you?
Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. I feel it when you're with me. It happens when you kiss me. That rare and gentle feeling that I feel inside. Your touch is soft and gentle. Your kiss is warm and tender. Whenever I am with you, I think of butterflies. Love is like a butterfly. The multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Your laughter brings me sunshine. Every day is springtime. And I am only happy when you are by my side. How precious is this love we share. How very precious, sweet and rare. Together we belong like daffodils and butterflies. Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. The multicolored moods of love like its satin wings. Love makes your heart feel strange inside. It flutters like soft wings in flight. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing. Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing.
Oh, I tell you what, you just can't beat that. Hmm? Hey, this is one of Robin's favorite songs. Let's have our first twin spin the evening. Robin's Roost.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. To me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. Without it together, making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between.
really a fine article in the Cleveland Daily Banner. Of course, they got one before this where they're down on Trump, but that's all they want to do. I don't know as I've ever read an article in the Cleveland Daily Banner that had anything good to say about Trump and all the good things he has gotten done. But that's all right. That's all right. Just give them cards and letters coming, and they'll catch on one of these days when they go out of business, okay? Well, on the paper it says, unplanned inspiration explains her conversion, okay? Abby Johnson, the former Planned Parenthood leader. Executive Director Abby Johnson said witnessing an abortion procedure transformed her into a pro-life activist. Well, it would anyone if they saw it. If wombs had windows, abortions would have been stopped a long time ago. Here's what she says. I just stood there and watched. I did nothing. Johnson was in Cleveland Monday night to speak to the U-Turn Institute about the change of heart regarding her abortion in 2009. Regarding abortion in 2009. She has written about her experience in a memoir titled Unplanned, which was later made into a film. On that day 10 years ago, Johnson said she could see the fetus on the ultrasound struggling to avoid the medical devices used by the physician performing the procedure. She says the sight sickened me. It would anyone that saw it if they were not past feeling. She said, I went back to my office. She said, I didn't know what to do. She looked out the window. Posted outside were anti-abortion activists who were there every day praying. Maybe I should pray too, she says. Adding that she felt there were no words to express her remorse. That's when she started counting. Over 8 years, I had helped facilitate over 20,000 abortions, said Johnson, who added that she had herself undergone too. Her days with Planned Parenthood were soon over. I submitted my resignation, Johnson said. From there, Johnson began sharing her testimony as well as founding, and then there were none, a ministry that assists abortion clinic workers in leaving the industry. Well, I thought that was real good. How we got that all started just blows my mind. Partial birth abortion has been worse than the Holocaust, killed a whole lot more. And in partial birth abortion, they live outside the womb. That's the heartbeat of the 20 Democrats that's running for president, every last one of them. That and homosexual rights, yeah. That's their heartbeat. But for that, they wouldn't know what to say. Well, for that, some of us, the preachers, wouldn't have a lot to preach about. But we've lost our moral authority, too, because we've been afraid to teach it. Okay? But you'll listen to one fellow that hadn't. If you'll listen Sunday morning at 8 till 10, you might just hear it mentioned any time, okay? But we're cultured, yeah. We really are a cultured bunch. What we are is a bunch of criminals. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and that's Arthur's Articulating Incorporated.
One day shy of 8 years old, when Grandma passed away, I was a broken-hearted little boy, blowing out that birthday cake. How I cried when the sky let go with a cold and lonesome rain. Mama smiled, said, don't be sad, child. Grandma's watching you today. 'Cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here sometimes if you're lonely, just remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Seasons come and seasons go, nothing stays the same. I grew up, fell in love, met a girl who took my name. Year by year, made a life in this sleepy little town. I thought we'd grow old together. Lord, I sure do miss her now. But there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how I know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Well, my little girl is 23. I walk her down the aisle. It's a shame her mom can't be here now to see her lovely smile. They throw the rice, I catch her eye as the rain starts coming down. She takes my hand, says, Daddy, don't be sad, 'cause I know Mama's watching now. And there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can see. Yes, there's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Watching over you and me. Watching over you and me. Watching over you and me.
Let's have a twin spin, okay?
He had holes in his shoes, his clothes were wearing thin. 34 degrees, felt like 20 in the wind. Slept in a cardboard box 3 nights in a row. It's gotta be a hard rock to roll. She turned 22 with a baby in her arms, another on the way, trying to make it on her own. The daddy of her children was killed in a war 2 months ago. That's gotta be a hard rock to roll. That's a hard rock to roll. That's a mighty heavy load. you lived it, you can't know. That's a hard rock to roll. There's a lot of rocks in this life we're passing through sometimes. Yeah, and some of them are just stepping stones, y'all. But some of hills we're gonna have to climb. But Jesus climbed the highest one of all for us this time. They nailed him to a cross. When his last breath was gone, they laid him in a tomb, sealed it with a stone. 3 days later, he arose. That had to be a hard rock to roll. But that rock roll, that's a hard rock to roll. That's a mighty heavy load. Till you live it, you can't know. That's a hard rock to roll. That's a hard rock to roll. Yeah, that's a hard rock to roll. That's a mighty heavy load. Till you live it, you can't know. That's a hard rock to roll. Till you live it, you can't know. That's a hard rock to roll.
Hey, that's right. Well, the Gilbert family's had a lot of sickness. Donut has been laid up for quite a while, and they're selling T-shirts back here at the Townhouse Bakery. And it'd just be a good thing. Go by there and buy you a T-shirt or two. That'd just be great. That'd help the Gilbert family. They've been a blessing to this community for years and years and years. And all the Gilbert family, they're just great people. So go by there and purchase one of those T-shirts, and it would help them a whole lot. And they would appreciate that. You might just give them a donation. That'd just be, you'll feel a whole lot better. If you don't really feel good, just do something good for someone that's in need. It ends up helping you more than it does them. So the Gilbert family has been a blessing to so many people and all the good things they've done for Cleveland. So go by there and help Donut and his family out. I would appreciate it, and Whoop Radio listeners would too, and my sponsors would like that also. In fact, a few weeks ago, Kenny Lawson of Walker Valley Motors, he wanted me to pray for Donut, so let's just all do that. Let's do more than prayer. Let's do something about it. Put legs on the prayers. That'd be good. Here at the Townhouse Bake Shop right here at the Village Green, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. All righty. Well, that'd be just great. By the way, talking about Kenny now, he's going to be helping out with this big sale that's coming up here this coming Saturday at 10:30. I'm going to read some more of the items off here to you in just a moment. As soon as I get squared away here, I've got my hands full of all kinds of stuff here. Trying to get ready. I've got right here, I've got Porter Wagner coming up here. I had Dolly, we'll have her partner Porter on here. With this auction by Tarver Auction Company is going to be Saturday, October the 5th at 10:30 a.m. 209 Blythe Avenue Southeast right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Sign services are going out of business after 35 years, and they have all kinds of good equipment for sale. Let me read just some of these. I don't even know what they are. But let me read them to you. Pexto, finger brake, 16 gauge, soft metal, P times 24-4. All right. A chop saw, Milwaukee chop saw. That's top of the line, okay? Let me get my mic up here where I can hear me. That's top of the line. Welding torch and dolly. Table saw. Tip sandblaster. 3 and 6 inch scaffolding braces. 24-foot aluminum walk boards. Metal roller. Bobcat attachments. 1 foot, 2 foot, and 3 foot augers. Hey. Backhoe attachment. Forks for bobcat, air compressors, NASCAR collectible Hot Wheel cars, step ladders, drill saws, bandsaws. Hey, I tell you what, they just got a whole list of items. You just need to go. You just need to be there. That's at 10:30. That's on Saturday the 5th, this coming Saturday, October the 5th. Boy, it don't seem like October. It seems like July this weather has been having. But they'll have a good sale, and Kenny Lawson is going to be helping that. And, of course, you know Kenny at Walker Valley Motors, 695 Lauderdale Memorial Highway, where he sells wholesale to the public. Always has great trucks and cars for sale, all right? 595-6040 is his number, and Kenny can tell you all about this sale because he's going to be helping out in it, and we'll make this announcement for him and for Tarver Auction Company. Be sure and go. It'll be worth your while. I say they'll have something for everyone, guarantee you. And like I read in my book here, it says I find out when I go to a sale, I always buy something I don't need. Well, just get something that you do need. And I'll guarantee you with all the items they have, and there's about, I guess, 6 or 7 sheets of it, there'll be something there that you can use because these folks have been in construction business for a long time. And they'll have a lot of good tools. So go by there. Tell them you heard about it here on Whoop Radio, the biggest little radio station in the world, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, I got the Porter Wagner here. Super Hits by Porter Wagner. And boy, I tell you what, if you'll just go by and do something for Donut and his family here at the house, it'll be just like Porter says about a satisfied mind.
How many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I could do things my way. But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in with a satisfied mind. Once I was waiting in fortune and fame, everything that I dreamed for to get a start in life's game. But suddenly it happened, I lost every dime, but I'm richer by far with a satisfied mind. Money can't buy back your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person is a pauper at times compared to the man with a satisfied mind. When life has ended, my time has run out. My friends and my loved ones, I'll leave, there's no doubt. But there's one thing for certain, comes my time, I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind.
Hey, that's the only way to go. Life doesn't consist of silver and gold at all, but all the fond memories that we can recall, all right? Hey, we ought to have a bunch of them. And we won't have no regrets, all right? Well, let's see who else. Let's just start at the top of let's just stop at the top again, okay? That's T&T Battery. That's Arnold True Love and his family, 2380 Keith Valley Road. Arnold's got two sons, Jody and Chris. Chris works with kids with special needs, and hey, that's a great work. Arnold and Joanne are so proud of him for choosing that as his way of life. That's that satisfied mind Porter's talking about. Well, Jody can have a satisfied mind too, because he's doing good service too, and that's service to people. Yep. When people need a service, someone will do it. Swap their product for a little bit of your cash, things that you have to have. That's the American way, not communism, but the American way. It's the best way. It doesn't need to be changed, it just needs to be tuned up a little bit. And it's getting tuned up. Yeah, we're taking the regulations off just one after another. And it's just turning folk loose to go and to work and make a living. That's what it ought to be. All of us not supposed to be rich. No. I'm rich. I mean, I've got my health, good health, and, hey, place to sleep tonight and more food that I can eat. So, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? Can't expect any more than that. Well, T&T Battery, that's where Arnold True Love is. Now, Arnold's got a place to be just right. We meet down there every year for the children with special needs and have a special day for them. It is a special. You got to come next year. It's a special day for kids with special needs. It is so great. And Arnold's got a place that really is special up on top of the hill. It's a rustic-like place, fully furnished, take care of about 250 to 300 people. All you got to do is bring your groceries. You can go out back and sit there and in the breezeway on the back porch, so to speak, and hey, just taking all the good scenery. It's a beautiful place. Arnold will be glad to show it to you. Be glad to lease it to you for a day or 2 days or a weekend or whatever, and I'm sure his prices will be comparable to anyone else's around, because that's just the kind of guy that Arnold is. They've been in business a long time at T&T Battery, selling tires and batteries at wholesale prices all over the interstate area around here. And they'll continue to do that, I'm sure, because the need is there, and they know what it's about when it comes to batteries. 2380 Keith Valley Road. Boy, I'd like to give them Walker Valley Motors address, but it's 2380 Keith Valley Road, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. T&T Battery. Arnold's number is 240-8645. Jody's number is 667-4486. Office number 479-3122. Tell him you heard about it here on Whoop Radio. All right? Well, here's old Porter Wagner, one called Skid Row Joe.
Skid Row Joe. Last night, that's who I found in the dirty part of town. Lost, forgotten, with no place to go. Tormented with a bitter taste, outcast by the human race. A mask of torture was the face of Skid Row Joe. He walked up to where I stood on the street, said, "Pardon me, mister. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want your money, though heaven knows I could use it. But you see, this is my home, And you see the other bar down the street? Well, that's my home, too. I noticed you staring at me a while ago. You recognized me, didn't you? I said, yeah, Joe, I know who you are. You was one time a real famous singing star, one of my favorites. He said, well, I guess you heard they took my babies away from me. I said, yeah, Joe, I read about it in the papers. Then he turned his head away and I saw the tears fall into place. And he turned to me and said, you know, mister, this is the only place in the world that I'm not ashamed to show my face. But I'm gonna quit. Yes, sir, I'm gonna quit. And I'm gonna shave and comb my hair and get me a clean white shirt. Then I'm gonna walk up to her door, and when she answers, I'm gonna stand up real proud and tall. Then I'm gonna get on my knees, and I'll say, sweetheart, if you'll take me back, I'll spend the rest of my life making up to you for what I've done. I'm so ashamed of myself, and this I want you to know. Then I'm gonna take my two little babies, and I'm gonna hold them so close to me, I ain't gonna never let them go. I guess I should have told him then that she'd already remarried again. But after hearing what he'd said to me, why, there wasn't no way I could add to his misery. So I said, good luck, my best to you. Skid Row Joe.
Hey, that's a real tearjerker. I'm about to cry.
I've learned to live my life just a little bit lighter. Gonna look on the lonely days a little bit brighter. My heart's been thrown around, it ain't done enough laughing. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen. It don't do no good to worry none. Just turns your hair gray while you're still young. Love can make you sing, start your hands to clapping. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen. You can't never tell when love might find you. Could be miles away or right beside you. Some makes you hurt real bad, some makes you happy. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen. It don't do no good to worry none. Just turns your hair gray while you're young. Love can make you sing, start your hands a clapping. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen. I had a love one time, send me out on a ledge. 14 stories high, standing on the edge. I don't want that kind no more to start my world a-cracking. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen. It don't do no good to worry none. Just turns your hair gray while you're young. Love can make you sing, start your hands to clapping. What is to be will be, and what ain't to be just might happen. What is to be will be, what ain't to be just might happen.
Hey, that's right. That's the Porter himself, okay? Well, we got through with the TNT battery. Time for Dennis Black Concrete Construction. Dennis is back, just nearly good as new. And it's good to have him back, okay? Back out looking after his company, pouring out good concrete, finishing it. The concrete professionals here in Bradley County is Dennis Black Concrete Construction, now for about 35 years. How about that? And that's their only business. 191 Osmond Road right here in Cleveland, if you'd like to go by their place and just sort of look it over. Telephone number 476-7278. 476-7278. They've got a lot of work, but they probably could put you on their list and get to you right away to meet all your concrete pouring, forming, finishing. Concrete professionals, that's what they are. Dennis Black Concrete Construction, all right? They're the professionals. They've worked all around Cleveland. You may just look down as you come out some of these places of business, and you might just see a little circle there. It says Dennis Black Concrete Construction, okay? Not afraid to put their name on their work because they do great work. They are the professionals. If they need some help, if you've had any experience in that and you'd like to apply for a job with them, you just call 476-7278, and Cheryl would be glad to talk to you. She is quite a lady. She's quite a singer in her own right. We play her pretty regular here on Whoop Radio. By the way, you're listening to Whoop Radio, 99.9 on your dial right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Biggest little radio station in the world, right here at the Village Green, in the Green Room Live, and we have got it going on. Well, I've got old Marty Robbins here. I tell you what, he's quite a storyteller in his songs. Let's see what this one is here.
I got 160 acres in the valley, got 160 acres of the best. Got an old stove there that'll cook 3 squares and a bunk where I can lay me down to rest. Up at dawn to greet the sun, I've forgotten what a care or worry means. Head for home when day is done, with my pocket money jingling in my jeans. I've got 160 acres full of sunshine, got 160 million stars above. Got an old paid horse, I'm the guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love. Up at dawn to greet the sun, I've forgotten what a care or worry means. Head for home when day is done, with my pocket money jingling in my jeans. I've got 160 acres full of sunshine, got 160 million stars above. Got an old paid horse, I'm the guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love. Got an old paid horse, I'm the guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love.
Twin Spin, brought to you by 5 Point Cafe. Miss Janine and her team. And it is quite a team.
I'm as sad as the willow that weeps in the valley since you've gone from my arms. I'm as sad as the cold wind that cries in the treetops. I'll be lonesome until you return.
I like this one better.
I was hanging around town, just spending my time, out of a job, not earning a dime. A fella steps up and he said, I suppose you're a bronc fighter from the looks of your clothes. Your figures me right, I'm a good one I claim. Do you happen to have any bad ones to tame? Said he's got one, a bad one to buck. For throwing good riders, he's had lots of blood. I gets all head up and I ask what he pays to ride this old nag for a couple of days. He offered me 10 and I said, I'm your man. The bronc never lived that I couldn't fan. He said, get your saddle, I'll give you a chance. In his buckboard we hops and he drives to the ranch. I stayed till morning and right after chuck I stepped out to see if this outlaw can buck. Down in the horse corral standing alone is an old caballo, a strawberry roan. His legs are all spavined, he's got pigeon toes, little pig eyes and a big Roman nose, little pin ears that touch at the tip. A big 44 brand was on his left hip. Eunuch and all with a long lower jaw. I could see with one eye he's a regular outlaw. I gets the blinds on him and it sure is a fright. Next comes my saddle and I screws it down tight. Then I steps on him and I raises the blind. Get out the way, boys, he's gonna unwind. He sure is a frog walker, he heaves a big sigh. He only likes wings for to be on the fly. He turns his old belly right up to the sun. He sure is a sunfish and son of a gun. He's about the worst bucker I've seen on the range. He'll turn on a nickel and give you some change. He hits on all fours and goes up on high. Leaves me a spinning up there in the sky. I turns over twice and I comes back to earth. I lights into cussing the day of his birth. I know there are ponies that I cannot ride. There's some of them left, they haven't all died. I'll bet all my money the man he lied that'll stay with old Strawberry when he makes his high dive.
That's a storyteller. That's Marty Robbins. Well, I tell you what, he's that's pretty good. Well, 5 Point Cafe is not just pretty good. It's pretty and good. All right? All the beautiful fixings that Miss Janine makes from scratch. Yep. She makes them herself. I've watched her make them. She's a pro at it, all right? And she really is. If you don't believe it, just look at that candy counter. Then just behind it is the pies. Oh, coconut, peach cobbler, buttermilk pie, chocolate pie. My favorite is the coconut. Yes, can't get over that, okay? We're blessed with an abundance of food, and Miss Janine's got a perfect place for you. Take your friend and go by there. I'll guarantee you will enjoy it. All the fixings that she has, all the ice cream fixings that she makes, truffles, bonbons, you call them? I don't know what you call those things. But boy, they are delicious. And listen, that big burger of hers, you better be ready for a meal when you take it on, all right? Half pound, okay? Angus burger. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, whatever, cheese, whatever you want on it, she's got it. It's a meal by itself. Got my mouth to water. Potato soup, out of this world. I think she put something in it that's illegal because it's so good. And you just, well, the first few times I ate down there, I probably before she was one of my sponsors, I was afraid to try anything else because it was so good. And her salads are great. Gluten-free bread. Yeah. And something else. What's it? Oh, yeah, the chicken salad sandwich. Boy. Out of this world. Turkey burger with cranberries. Miss Janine's got it going on. Nathan hot dogs. I just can't tell it all. You have to go by there and see it. And that's what you need to do. And you'll be glad that you did, if you will, okay? 457-0041, 5 Point Cafe. 457-0041. And go by there and tell her to give you a cool drink of water.
All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water, cool water. Old Dan and I with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water, cool, clear water. The nights are cool and I'm a fool, each star's a pool of water, cool water. And with the dawn I'll wake and yawn and carry on to water, cool, clear water. Keep a-moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? Water, cool, clear water. The shadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water, cool water. And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water, cool, clear water. Keep a-moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? Water, cool, clear water, cool, clear water.
In the Little Green Valley.
I see a candlelight down in the Little Green Valley, where morning glory vines are twining round my door. Oh, how I wish I were there again, down in the Little Green Valley. That's where my homesick heart will trouble me no more. There's only one thing ever gives me consolation, and that's the thought that I'll be going back someday. And every night down upon my knees I pray the Lord to please take me back to that little old green valley far away. I hear a mockingbird down in the Little Green Valley. He's singing out a song of welcome just for me. And someone waits by the garden gate down in the Little Green Valley. When I get shady nook we'll dream the hours away. And I will leave all my cares behind, go where I know I'll find sunshine. Back to that little old green valley, far away.
Hey, where you hear music like that except on Whoop Radio? Family friendly, funny, flag waving country western bluegrass and gospel music. Well, I got to 5 Point Cafe. It's time again for Walker Valley Motors. That's old Kenny Lawson. Now, that's a big sale coming up. Let me read the headline to you, and you can go by there and check it out. Saturday, October the 5th. That's this coming Saturday at 10:30, 2009 Blythe Avenue Southeast, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. 2009 Blythe Avenue, 10:30. Tarver Auction Company is one handling the deal, and of course, Kenny Lawson's going to be right there to help him out, all right? Going to be a sidekick, all right? He's the affiliate broker. Old Kenny is, all right? And be sure and go. We have a lot of items. I mean, too many items. Too many items for me, really, to read close to them. But Walker Valley Motors, that's old Kenny at 695 Lauderdale Memorial Highway. He has a 2001 Mack dump truck. Mack's the best made, okay? A 2009 GMC with a 45-foot bucket truck, okay? That's good. It's a 4x4 with a winch. Well, that helps out a whole lot, doesn't it? 2007 International bucket with a 50-foot reach on that. Hey, that's getting way out yonder. And a 2012 Toyota extended cab 4x4 V6. I might all check in on that. A 2012 Toyota extended cab 4x4 V6. Yep. Kenny, I'm going to come check on that, all right? All right, I can beat him out of that somewhere or another. Mine's got about 45,000 miles on it now, F-154. Just can't beat that. I've just rung all that every I can get. It's still going. If I can go straight up a bluff, I'm telling you, scares me. Some places I can go with it. And Kenny's got trucks that'll go like that too, also. All righty, 695 Lauderdale Memorial Highway, right across from Walker Valley High School. I've been saying if you leave exit 33 at the Charleston exit and go east off of 75, at about 1.9 miles, I measured it the other day, 1.9 miles right on the right, you'll see Walker Valley Motors. Sells wholesale to the public, and if he doesn't have it, he knows where to get it, and he'd be glad to get it for you. 595-6040 is that number. Give him a call and tell him you heard it here on the biggest little radio station in the world, right here in the Village Green, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, the garden spot of the world.
When I was but a young man, I was wild and full of fire, a youth within my teens, but full of challenge and desire. I ran away from home and left my mother and my dad. I know it grieved them so to think their only boy was glad. I fell in with an outlaw band, their names were known quite well. How many times we robbed and plundered I could never tell. This kind of sinful living leads only to a fall. I learned that much and more than that I heard my master call. One night we rustled cattle, 1,000 head or so, and started them out on the trail that leads to Mexico. But a norther started blowing and lightning flashed about. I thought someone was calling me, I thought I heard a shout. Then at that moment lightning struck not 20 yards from me, and left there was a giant cross where once there was a tree. And this time I knew I heard a voice so sweet and strange, a voice that came from everywhere, a voice that called my name. So frightened I was thinking of sinful deeds I'd done, I failed to see the 1,000 head of cattle start to run. The cattle they stampeded were running all around. My pony ran but stumbled and it threw me to the ground. I felt the end was near, that death would be the price, when a mighty bolt of lightning showed the face of Jesus Christ. And I cried, oh Lord, forgive me, don't let it happen now. I want to live for you alone, oh God, these words I vow. My wicked past unfolded, I thought of wasted years, when another bolt of lightning killed 100 head of steers. And the others rushed on by me, and I was left to live. The master had a reason, life is his to take or give. A miracle performed that night, I wasn't meant to die. The dead ones formed a barricade, at least 6 or 7 high. Right behind it there was I, afraid but safe and sound. I cried and begged for mercy, kneeling there upon the ground. A pardon I was granted, my sinful soul set free. No more to fear the angry waves upon life's stormy sea. Forgiven by the love of God, a love that will remain. I gave my life and soul the night the Savior called my name.
Well, we can't leave without playing El Paso. He's quite a storyteller. See, what number is that? Yeah. Yeah, this one of Marty Robbins' great ones. We'll play it in a minute. Let's see who I'm supposed to be talking about. Well, we got Phil Walker of Atlanta Motors. It's Massey. Homer needs to call me. I need to be talking to him. And Homer's number is 618-0728. 618-0728. If you need your place refurbished, cleaned up, carried off, whatever you need, foundations, if anything got to do with any little laying pipe or any kind of stuff like that, you just call Homer. He'd be glad to do it for you. Or you can call Kelly at 284-8220. 284-8220. Homer's number 618-0728. All right? That is Massey Excavating Company. Known them for a long, long, long time. Before they were the excavating company, I knew them. They got a boy named Tony. He's a pretty good boy too. Yeah, they're just a fine family. And Donna just fits in just right, and they're just a fine group of people. And they'd be glad to be of service to you. So call Homer at 618-0728, and he can tell you all about his business and what he'd like to do for you. And I'm sure he can meet your needs. Well, let's see this one here. This kind of storyteller here. El Paso. This made Marty what he is.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, it's back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
Hey, next to Tom T, he's quite a storyteller, right? All right, that's good. Well, we're back down to Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost. And 501-283-7775 is her number. You can call Robin. She'd be glad to talk to you. She'll talk to just about anyone, about any time, about anything, especially if it has to do with antiques or items for sale that you just couldn't live without. 501-283-7775, Facebook, Robin McCracken Meacham. All right? No telling what she might have that you would like to have, all right? She is quite good at that. Well, let's see what I want to play here. This is Tommy Cash. I tell you what, I hit a treasure trove today, okay? A lot of good music. And let's have some more bathroom humor. The Ultimate Bathroom Joke Book. This is a new consolidations in business. Now here's the ones that are going to consolidate, and then they'll have a new name. Hale Business Systems, Murray K. Cosmetics, Fuller Brush, and W.R. Grace. And when they merge, their name becomes Hale Murray Fuller Grace. How about that? That's pretty good. The next one is Polygram Records, Warner Brothers, and Ritz Crackers join forces and become Polly Warner Cracker. 3M will merge with Goodyear, and they'll change it to Good. How about that? That's Zippo Manufacturing Company, Audi Motors, DeFasco, and Dakota Mining will merge into Zip-a-doo-dah. Fairchild Publications and Honeywell Electronics will become Farewell, Honeychild. Next is not family friendly, so I can't read it. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Hey, you're listening to Whoop Radio 99.9 on your dial here in Cleveland, Tennessee. We're just moving right along, having more fun than anybody ought to, playing all this good music here on Whoop Radio. Family-friendly music. I tell you what, we enjoy bringing this to you, the best music that you'll hear anywhere. You may hear about anything here, but it's all going to be good, okay? If it's not, we just cut the button off. Well, we took care of Robin. We've been all the way around the horn twice, haven't we? Well, let's see what this one is right here. 6 White Horses. Tommy Cash.
Some folks drink and some folks smoke. Some folks love and some folks don't. Some folks laugh and some folks frown. Some folks here that'll gun you down. Goodbye, John. 6 white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, John. Took you away before you sang your song. Some preach wrong and some preach right. Some preach love and some preach fight. Takes every kind to make the world go round. Takes only one to gun you down. Goodbye, Martin. 6 white horses come to take you home. Goodbye, Reverend. Took you away before you sang your song. People stick pretty close to home. Others are born with the urge to roam. Welcome, welcome to our town. I hope nobody tries to gun you down. Goodbye, Bobby. 6 white horses come to take you home. Bye, Robert. Took you away before you sang your song. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Martin. Goodbye, Bobby. They took you away before you sang your song. Mm-hmm.
Children, do not worry, cause you still got lots of time. There's no need in walking backwards, turn around and rise and shine. If your load always seems heavy and you're always left behind, pick yourself up from the ground, jump right back and rise and shine. Rise and shine in the early morning, shine your light all through the day. Makes no difference what they tell you, stand right up and have your say. Cause the good Lord say loved you, and through him your strength you'll find. Even though the world abused you, get up now and rise and shine. They did poor Jesus while they nailed him to a cross. That he died out there on Calvary so the world would not be lost. So no matter how they treat you, if they slap you in the face, just remember Jesus loves you on the cross. He took your place. Rise and shine in the early morning, shine your light all through the day. Makes no difference how they treat you, stand right up
good Lord said he loved you, and through him you strength you'll find. Even though the world abused you, get up now, go rise and shine. Rise and shine in the early morning, shine your light all through the day. Makes no difference how they treat you, stand right up and have your say. Cause the good Lord said he loved you, and through him new strength you'll find. Even though the world abused you, get up now, go rise and shine. Rise and shine in the early morning, shine your light all through the day. So you're tired of America. You're tired of having clothes to wear and shoes on your feet and enough to eat. You're fed up with the opportunity to find a job and make at least a decent living. You want to change it all, revolutionize, demonstrate, march, fight in the streets, and you want me to join you. Well, we'd better stand up on our feet. We'd better think before we speak. These are the things that make a nation weak. So you're sick of our flag. To you, the red, white, and blue no longer stands. Old Glory, the symbol of freedom, has lost its meaning. Bring Old Glory down, stomp it, burn it, turn your back on it. Bring it down to stay. And while you're making a firebomb and growing long hair, your brothers died in Vietnam. You've forgotten that you are an American. Well, we'd better stand up on our feet. We'd better think before we speak. These are the things that make a nation weak. Well, have we thought about what we can do for our country instead of trying to make it weak? Have we thought about what the black man and the white man can do together, and I don't mean in the streets? Have we thought about those who have no arms and legs to fight with, and those who can't speak? What have we done for them? Have we thought about what we can do to improve our schools instead of trying to degrade them? Who are we trying to impress anyway? Ourselves or our friends? What difference will it make 50 years from now to us? But what about the child you're rearing? Or is the hammer and sickle more appealing to you than the symbol of freedom? Well, we'd better stand up on our feet. We'd better think before we speak. These are the things that make a nation weak. So grow long hair, wear dirty clothes, curse the police, burn your draft card, destroy our flag, disown our nation, hijack an airplane, march in the streets, forget that you're an American. Destroy yourself and I'll see you in hell. Because that's what it's going to be like after we're through. The great eagle no longer flies, but lies dead and silent. And the great nation it wings falls with it. No, I love America, and so do you if you'll admit it. Well, we'd better stand up on our feet. We'd better think before we speak. These are the things that make a nation weak. No, you're not tired of America because you're not tired of being free. Life is passing me by. I'm losing contact with the ones I love the most, my wife and my kids. This is the last run I'll ever make. Roll me, truck, roll me on home. I'm going down to Feather River Canyon. Gotta go down, Donner Summit is closed. Another 80 miles and I sure am lonesome, 'cause I'll be late getting home. Roll, truck, roll, take me to my baby. I'm tired of being alone. Roll, truck, roll, I wanna see my my baby. Roll me truck, roll me on home. One of these days I'm gonna quit this old road when I've saved enough money. Gonna buy me a place back home and live a little. Just me and my kids and my honey. Mama said that little Tommy's not doing too well in school. Said he keeps talking about his daddy that he hardly knows. The teacher said he just sits at his desk all day, draws pictures of trucks. I guess I know what that means and what it shows. Why I'm not home 3 months out of the year. And here lately, it's showing on me too. Oh, I saw a lot of the country at first, and I really liked it then. But anymore, there's just none of it neither. Oh, what a long old haul this one's been. I've had rain most of the way, and now it's beginning to pour. Sure looks cold, that wind blowing up through that canyon. But gotta keep my spirits up, so I guess I'll just sing a little more. I'm going down to Feather River Canyon. Gotta go down, Donner Summit is closed. Another 80 miles and I sure am lonesome, 'cause I'll be late getting home. Roll, truck, roll, take me to my baby. I'm tired of being alone. Roll, truck, roll, I wanna see my baby. Roll me, truck, roll me on home.
Hey, that's Tommy Cash. I tell you, that's pretty good. Well, our sponsors tonight are these. Let me go in reverse order. Robin's Nest and Bobby's Roost, Massey Excavating, Walker Valley Motors, 5 Point Cafe, Dennis Black Concrete Construction, and TNT Batteries. That's the folk that make this program possible, as well as my Sunday morning program from 8 o'clock until 10 right here on Whoop Radio each Sunday morning. Good gospel music and good word. All right? Appreciate the radio station. The folk here at Whoop Radio have put up with us and all the mistakes we make. Well, they've got a sign here that says, do not move. Monitor cord is too short. If you try to move the screen, you may unplug it. It won't work. How about that? So just leave it alone. What that means in the Greek, because us preachers like to preach, is just keep your cotton picking fingers off of it, okay? Well, let's say TNT Battery. That's Arnold True Love and his family. They've been in business a long time. 2380 Keith Valley Road. Telephone number. Let me give you their office number. 479-3122. Then there's Dennis Black Concrete Construction, 191 Osmond Road right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's Dennis and Cheryl. They're my neighbors. They're my neighbors out there. They're the concrete professionals. And then there's 5 Point Cafe. That's Miss Janine and her team down at 5 Point, the Sweetheart Corner, and they've got it going on down there. Then there's Walker Valley Motors. That's old Kenny Lawson. Let me give you another plug for his sale. Auction. It's going to be Saturday, October the 5th at 10:30 a.m., 2009, Blythe Avenue Southeast right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Sign Services, going out of business after 35 years, and folk, they've got all kinds of good stuff. And I'm sure if you'll go on Kenny's Facebook page at WalkerValleyMotors.com, his website, he'll have all this stuff on there. Or his email is WalkerValleyMotors@gmail.com. That's Kenny Lawson, 595-6040. Give Kenny a call, and he'd be glad He'd be glad to talk to you. Well, you can call Matt Tarver if you want to, 715-9482. 715-9482, and you can talk to Matt. I can tell you all about that, but I tell you what, they've got all kinds of good stuff, okay? And Massey Excavation and Robin's Nest and Bob Isers. Well, I'll play another song here. I'm going to let my buddies out here. This is called Machine. Tommy Cash.
You know, it's a heck of a note. A man can spend his entire life down in a coal mine, then along comes progress, and up steps a machine called the continuous miner. He scares all his groceries off. I can't buy Rebecca no new ribbons. We can't take no Sunday walks. The kids would cry for ice cream. I'd be broke, 'cause I've been laid off. All I know is Kentucky coal mines, but they've got that new machine, and it does my job and does it better, and it don't knock off the bread and beans. That machine can work all day and night, and its back don't ever ache. It's got no kids that want a tater, no wife to wish for a steak. So it don't make the company mad of begging for a nickel raise. That machine's a perfect miner. Faithful John has been replaced. I've spent years and years in tunnels, and I've fought Satan over coal. I stole his fuel for making brimstone. When I left, his fire was low. But mighty deeds don't matter here, where Mr. Cole is king. He'll lay me off next Friday night, then hire that new machine. That machine can work all day and night, and it's never got a gripe. It won't cuss or call the union hall or advocate a strike. 'Cause it don't care if water fountains don't run cold and clean. So they don't want me, 'cause I'm human. They just want that new machine. I'd like to get my hands on some of them new machines.
Hey, got a special guest coming. The bullet is broke in. He's broke in the office here. Somebody's calling. It says, block call. That is, son. One of my fans, I guess.
Yeah, it probably is.
How's things going, Bullet?
Everything's doing pretty good. I just got off. I've been trying to get this food going, and yesterday was my birthday, though.
Oh, no.
71 years old.
71. Well, I've got flannel shirts to do that.
71.
Yeah.
So you got shirts older than that, huh? I doubt that.
I've got some.
You're not that old.
Hey, I'm older than the rocks and the trees. Next year, it's just the rocks.
Nah.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you what, I've had some good.
Yeah, you've been playing some good music. I'm listening to it on the radio.
That's some good music here.
Yeah, you have,
Here
yeah.
on Whoop Radio.
Yeah, I've been listening to you.
Well, Tommy Cash, I picked that up. Boy, he's got a lot of good songs. I tell you what. Well, it's good music, good for the soul.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a big sale coming up Saturday. You might want to go.
Where's that, though?
It's down at your end of town.
Really?
Yep. It's down at 2009 Blythe Avenue Southeast.
Okay.
The sign company, sign services.
Oh, yeah.
They're going out of business, having a big sale. Old Kenny Lawson's helping, yep. Tarver Auction and Realty, in which old Kenny Lawson is an affiliate broker. I don't know what affiliate broker is, but
I'm glad
that's them. They've got all kinds of good stuff there, I know.
I'll check into that.
Yep. 10:30.
Yeah.
Let's see who I've got in here. Oh,
I used to go to Blythe Avenue School.
you did.
Yeah, I went there grades 1 through 6.
Well, we used to play them in basketball 100 years ago.
You know,
That's one of the few gyms they had.
you know, though, whoever Robbie was, and I went there, Allen School.
Oh, yeah, Allen. They were good.
Yeah, they was.
Allen and let's see, Mayfields and Allen. Old Buddy Brock played for him. He played for
I left Blythe Avenue in 60, graduated sixth grade in 62, then went to Arnold Junior High School, and that's when right after that's when we lost John F. Kennedy. He got assassinated.
Yeah. I just played the song about that. Johnny Cash had 6 White Horses.
Did you?
About John F. and
I missed
Martin
that.
Luther and Bobby. Yep. How's things at the cemetery?
It's just doing good. I just mowed it the other day, and old Cornbread come see me and my brother the other day, and he said it's looking good. I said, well, I'm in mowing it high. That way.
Are you on number 4?
Yes, sir.
It's not doing a thing over here.
It's not doing nothing?
Nope. Not moving a bit.
See if I say something, though.
Yeah, now you got it.
No, I've been, we had a visitor by old Cornbread the other day, and he said it's looking good, and I'm in mowing that grass high, though. Yeah. I'm mowing on the 4th notch. That way it won't die out as fast, I hope.
Yeah. Well, it's just hot and dry. We had a couple of good showers.
I tell you what, today was, man, whew. Hope you wasn't out too much today.
Well, I wasn't. I quit about 12 o'clock. I'm much smarter than I used to. I used to go out and play ball when it was that hot, but now I go in the shade.
I tell you, almost got 100 today.
I guess the heat index probably got
Yeah, I believe it was. Well, though I didn't never think I'd ever say this, but I'm ready for some cool weather.
Well, I am too. I tell you what, it's just tough.
Somebody keeps pestering you.
That's that Block Call. I don't know who that fellow is named Block Call. Do you?
I don't recognize him.
Is that Miss Call's boy? Blockhead Call. Okay.
Block Call.
Well, let's play something by the Man in Black. Okay. And you know who the Man in Black is, don't you?
Man in Black, Johnny Cash, isn't it?
Oh, Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride, okay.
Rain dripping off the brim of my hat sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66, wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park, a man could wake up dead. But it sure seems warmer than it did, sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her.
Yeah, that's old Charlie Pride. Let's sing one more here, Burgers and Fries. How's that?
Burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. And it was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a
It seems we don't have time for love anymore. All the things we used to say, little things we did each day. Oh, I long to do the things that we did before. When it was burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Taking our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. And it was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. Well, I'm still the same old me. That's all I'll ever be. I'd like to think that you're the same old you. We lost something down the line that I wish we both could find. Lord, I'd like to do the things that we used to do. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies. It was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Taking our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know.
Well, I mean, boys just sitting here having a big time playing all this good music, and here's what we do every morning that keeps us in shape.
Down at the railroad station.
No, here it is.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Well, people may try to guess the secret of a happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
Hey, I'm going to get out here a little bit early. I've got a lot of things I need to do, okay? But you've been listening to family-friendly, funny, flag-waving, country, western, bluegrass, and little gospel music here on Whoop Radio, 99.9 on your dial, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, the garden spot of the world. We're here at the Village Green Live, me and the Bullet. So we'll see you Sunday morning, Lord willing, right here on Whoop Radio, 99.9 on your dial. at 8 o'clock sharp Sunday morning, okay? We got to play our going away song here. Got to play it for Granny's self. We do this every Wednesday night, just about. Well, it's me. I like to hear it too. But hope it's made your day a little brighter and your load just a little bit lighter. This family-friendly, funny, flag-waving, country, western, bluegrass, and little gospel music that we've been having. So let's go off with this good tune right here.
I've enjoyed being here with you. We sure had a high old time, but there's something better coming. I can't get off my mind. I've got one more day behind me. How many are left, I don't know, but I'm getting closer to Jesus. I've got one last day to go. Don't be sorry when I leave you. It'll only be for a while. I won't be back, but honey, you'll be coming, and I'll love you again, heaven's the style. I've got one more day behind me. How many are left, I don't know, but I'm getting closer to Jesus. I've got one last day to go. I've got one more day behind me. How many are left, I don't know, but I'm getting closer to Jesus. I've got one last day to go. Oh, I got one more day behind me. How many are left, I don't know, but I'm getting closer to Jesus. I got one last day to go. Oh, I got one more day behind me. How many are left, I don't know.
Messed up around 3 last night. I was seeing things funny and my mind wasn't working right. I forgot all the rules. Ran into a lawman, took me to school. He said, you ain't supposed to have this stuff. You ain't supposed to take from the earth. That's stuff that God has gave you, son. Oh, this, my friend, sometime you will serve. I said, notify my next of kin, yeah, yeah. I'm in the county, in again. Messed around and did it a lot and did it again. I said, notify my next of kin, yeah. Creek down off of my mountain. Look back on what I didn't see. Things weren't the same as they were before. Said this world was made for man and not me. Said notify my next of kin. I'm in the county, in again. Messed around and did it all and I did it again. Said notify my next of kin. Yeah, yeah. Don't think I'll ever go up to D.C. See a Grateful Dead show way up on that Virginia line, yeah. There's nothing for me but just the four walls of time. Said notify my next of kin. I'm in the county again. Messed around and did it a lot and I did it again. Said notify my next of kin. Yeah, yeah. Said notify my next of kin. I'm in the county again. Messed around and did it a lot and I did it again. Said notify my next of kin. Yeah, yeah, yeah.